Hi there, my name is Tamrha and I am the torchbearer of the Sanctuary of Hekate Dadouchos. Before I introduce you to the sanctuary, I'll introduce you a bit more to myself. I am an ordained priestess of Hekate since 2014 through the Temple of the Hallowed Gods. I am also an IDOC, or the Indiana Department of Corrections volunteer. I've been a birth worker for 18 years and I'm currently a traditional birth companion serving families who birth outside of the technocratic system in their own homes and in their own sovereignty. And now I'll tell you a little bit more about the sanctuary and also do a tour of the sanctuary. The Sanctuary of Hekate Dadouchos is located in a private home in West Central Indiana. The sanctuary was opened in February of 2025 and focuses on Hekate as a torch-bearing goddess. The sanctuary just basically moved into this space, which I thought was very fitting at the door of my home. And like I said, it is in a private home, but I think that this home was always made to be a sanctuary because while it is nighttime, maybe you can notice the stained glass in this house that is as old as the Titanic, and that is a torch. As a priestess of Hekate, I have for the past 13 years been a volunteer within the Department of Corrections, and I look at that as very much part of my work, and I've incorporated the sanctuary into that work through the Pagan Prison Library Project. And that is the project of the sanctuary. And while I will do another video for this series about how I fund that project. And so what is the Pagan Prison Library Project? Overall, this is a project where I collect via donations or via financial contributions books for men and women that are incarcerated and who are also pagans and witches. It is the case that in many facilities, there are not a lot of books for people such as ourselves who are residents of those facilities in their chapel libraries. And so in working in a men's facility and then into women's facilities, I just started building libraries and it became the project. And so now you can find the Pagan Prison Library Project through the Sanctuary of Hekate Dadouchos on Facebook. And you can also find that it has its own page, the Pagan Prison Library Project. I will also do another video, like I said, that talks about how I fund the project with additional links or directions on how to find that if you would like to assist us in building additional libraries and additional facilities. That is the focus of the sanctuary, as well as providing education and once a year public ritual for those that are devotees interested in Hekate and who are looking for community around this spectacular ancient goddess.